whether it's enhanced background checks or requiring sellers to check licenses of anyone who wants to buy a gun. We've invested over $327 million to address the gun and gang violence. We will continue to strengthen our gun laws by banning dangerous assault weapons and working with provinces, territories, and mayors to keep communities safe.
There you have Justin Trudeau again saying a whole lot of nothing while he's trying to talk about ways to deal with the guns and gangs problem. The government's real issue is they're focused on licensed, legal gun owners with rifles not used in crimes, when the real problem are gangsters with handguns smuggled across the border. Stats range from 80 to 84%. So how do we deal with this in an effective way? Well, instead of listening to Justin Trudeau, who wants to spend hundreds of millions of dollars on something that won't work, here's 5 easy steps that the government could do right now. And it starts with focusing on the border. At the Toronto Gun Summit, the Ontario government and police had numbers ranging from 80% to 84% of all guns used in crime coming across the border. But we're not focused on the border. In the government's most recent attempt at trying to say that they're putting money behind guns and gangs, only $86 million over 5 years went towards border problems. About $30 million of that went to the RCMP and about $50-odd million went to the actual Canadian Border Services Agency. That is clearly not enough. The guns are coming across. We need to find ways to stop them, whether that's investing in more people, more inspections, or more technology. We've got to get it done. Step number 2, change bail requirements. It was a story that was told just the other day by police about a guy who was arrested 6 times. He was on gun charges, given bail, and rearrested 6 different times before he got to trial. That is absolute lunacy. If you're caught with a gun, committing a crime, then you should actually have to prove why you should get bail. It shouldn't be automatic, and right now it is. Step number 3, focus on bail enforcement teams. You talk to police officers, regardless of where it is, they'll tell you it's the repeat offender. You want to stop the revolving door? You do 2 things. You change the bail requirements, like I just said, but you invest in bail enforcement teams. These are the guys that'll show up at your door at 2 in the afternoon. Oh, wait, you're not there? You're supposed to be at home as part of your bail conditions? Now they've got a reason to arrest you, violation of bail, put you back behind bars where you belong. Step 4, stop pleading gun charges away. Too often, you get people who are arrested on a whole series of charges and they plead down to the lowest common denominator. Some of these gun charges can result in up to 10 years in jail, and yet people are going to provincial jails, which means 2 years less a day is the maximum sentence they can get. That's not going to do anything. So those are the 4 immediate things you can do. And then long term, yes, invest in diversion and social programs. But that takes a long time, and that's a long plan operation. That's not going to deal with the problem immediately. Focus on the first 4 steps while investing in the 5th for long-term results. That would be far more effective than anything Justin Trudeau is promising to do in banning rifles that simply aren't used in crimes in Canada.